What's going on, guys? So it's been a few weeks now since I last uploaded, and I've got some bad news. I've been working out solidly now for 3 months. I started way before Christmas working out. It's alright, they're not coming for me. I started working out before Christmas. I started weight training. My calorie intake started and has continuously been over 3,000 calories, good calories, not burgers, pizza and ice cream crap, just the whole foods, rice, chicken, potato, turkey, that kind of stuff. And I don't know if you can tell, especially on my face, I've lost quite a lot of weight. I've lost over a stone of weight. Now that can be normal if someone's starting out, but this isn't the first time I've ever started out. My body's constantly changed throughout the years. I've put on weight, I've lost weight, I've made muscle, so I've built muscle, and I've put on weight again. So I googled this because my strength wasn't going up, instead it was going down, and I was like, huh? Last week, for example, and it is literally that kind of time frame. Last week I could bench press more than I can today. Now, my protein intake's been the same, my food's been the same. If anything, my strength should have increased. It's been 90 days, and it hasn't. So I googled this shit, and I was like, why isn't my strength going up? Why am I getting weaker? Why am I losing weight? Why can't I push as much weight as I could 2 months ago? And what came back was, you may have low testosterone. So I was like, what the fuck? I'm 27 years old. How can I have low testosterone? So I went through some of the symptoms, and it turns out that, you know, I had quite a few of them. So 2 weeks ago, I phoned up the doctor's surgery and asked for an appointment. I got him same day, and I basically just explained I'm trying to lift weight, I'm trying to build muscle, but my strength isn't going up, and that I've looked up low testosterone. So he did some blood tests, and I got the results back 6 days ago now. And the main reason which concerned me, why I initially went there, was because, I don't know if you can see in this light, but my hairline is, I've actually got a comb over. This is just the hair at the front of my head. My hair is thinning so bad, guys. Honestly, it's awful. And that can be a sign of low testosterone, as well as stress, among other things. But that sort of sent me to the doctors, as well as having a low sex drive, which I've never suffered with before. So the blood tests have come back, and they came back that I do have low testosterone. So when I said, well, how's that happened? Like, I'm 27 years old, why is my testosterone low? And he said, do you do drugs? I said, no. Like, what relevance is that, sort of thing? And he said, well, your levels of testosterone are that of someone who is a heavy drug user or an alcoholic. So I was like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs at all. The only thing I do is vape. And he obviously, it's not that. He even said it wasn't that. I made little jokes saying it could have been that, and he said no. So that's it. When I did a little bit of research online, I found that there's this thing called testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, and I mentioned it to him, and he said, your levels aren't so low that we could give you that. We can't give you that, especially not on the NHS. We're just not going to do that. So when I then went on and said about my goals, that I eventually do want to get a bit bigger, you know, keep doing what I'm doing, and as the years go on, you know, build muscle. He said building muscle with the levels of testosterone I've got isn't likely. I'm not going to reach any of the goals that I've sort of set myself. When I said, like, how low is it, like, he gave me all the numbers and stuff. I can't remember the numbers, but I do remember him saying, and this stuck with me, your testosterone levels are not that of another healthy 27-year-old male who don't drink, don't smoke, and don't do drugs. I don't do any of those things. So he couldn't put his finger on why. It's just one of them things. And I don't know why, because like I say, I live a relatively healthy lifestyle. I have smoked in the past. I haven't smoked for almost 2 years now. So, yeah. So then I did a little bit of research online about TRT and can you do it yourself, sort of thing. And it took me to loads of steroid forums. And there was loads of people in the forum that take testosterone purely just to increase their levels. You don't necessarily have to have low testosterone, but it is obviously better if you do, because you'll end up putting in too much testosterone that your body stops producing its own, and then you have to go through a cycle after your steroid cycle to apparently your balls go up inside you and you got to get them to descend again, and I don't really understand it all, but I am going to do some research. People do it, but it's getting hold of the stuff. It's technically steroids, guys, which I'm in two minds about, really. I mean, on these forums, there's loads of people that do take testosterone, so I'm in two minds whether or not to pursue it. My reason for wanting to do it is because if I don't take some kind of testosterone or loads of supplements and things like that, I'm not gonna get to reach any goals. So there's a lot of research to be done. No one ever reports good news, do they? So yeah, I'm now going to be looking into testosterone replacement therapy myself. I mean, I've got another doctor's appointment. My sex drive has gone down. There's loads of other symptoms. I'm not going to go into detail about all of them. I mean, before now, my hair, you know, I could end up with that sort of receding all the way back, and then ending up with that, what I call the old man line, where you just end up with it going around your head, which I don't want at my age. So I don't know. I'm going to be looking into this. Any feedback would be grateful. If anyone who watches this has anything useful to say, or if it's not useful, just stick it down in the comments anyway. So yeah, that's me. A bit of a shit, to be honest, guys. Bad news in the sense that I can't necessarily reach any muscle building goals naturally. Yeah, loads of research to do, and yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.